Welcome to Leon's Corner. This is your host with the most, Leon. It is December 24th. You guys know what this means, right? That's right, Christmas Eve. So, any plans for tonight? I mean, special events, family gatherings. I don't know, going out. I mean, it's Christmas Eve, so I mean, it's a time to be with the family, share things. What else can I say? Parasite. What the heck? Okay, so guys, first of all, before anything, I want to apologize for yesterday, cutting off on you again, like I did before. Uh, I was really feeling. I wasn't feeling good, and I know it happened before. So again, I'm apologizing. Um. Anyway, today, and thank And this is gonna be awkward to you as soon as I start talking about getting into the topic. But I today I am reviewing Parasite Eve. Yeah, I know I talk about Parasite Eve. I gave you details about it. Maybe you guys remember this game or uh, played it or seen my previous video. But if not, and if you're new to this, this is one of the games that might be awkward to you guys. And I'm saying this because most of you have played Resident Evil, but I don't know if you guys have played this game before or heard about it. But anyway, yeah, um, I'll start with a little story which will get us into the topic, guys. Because you know how I am. Every once in a while, I'll start with a story. So, saying that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Leon's Corner. If you guys have your favorite drink and snacks, right now would be the perfect time to take them out, sit down, relax, and enjoy the show because we start right now. Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos al Rincón de León. Les habla su servidor, León, su servidor. Primero quisiera disculparme con ustedes por lo que ocurrió el día de ayer. No me estaba sintiendo bien y tuve que cortar todo, pero ahora ya me sien y ya pasó una vez, ya pasó una vez. En fin, hoy vamos a hablar voy a hacer un, bueno, hoy voy a hacer un repaso sobre el juego de Parasite. Voy a dar mis puntos buenos, mis puntos malos. Digamos, una pequeña crítica, por decir. No sé si ustedes han oído de este juego o lo han jugado con alguien. Ah, yo, bueno, esto les voy a contar una historia que va oh, hablando del tiempo para este video fue perfecto, y van a saber por qué. Ahora sí, ah, les voy a contar una pequeña historia porque me gusta siempre, contar historias acerca de algo que hago de experiencias. Pero para los que son nuevos y no han oído de Parasite, esto, am, si es su primera vez, bienvenidos. No sé si han visto mi repaso de Parasite, hace unos años, pero bueno, en fin. Ya diciendo esto, damas y caballeros, una vez más, bienvenidos. Si tienen sus botanas y bebidas favoritas, ahorita sería el tiempo perfecto para sacarlos, sentarse y disfrutar del show, porque empezamos ahora. Perdón. Okey, Parasite. Antes de empezar con esto, recuerdo hace mucho tiempo cuando agarré mi PlayStation, habían 2 juegos que quería tener. Y bueno, me costó convencer a mi mamá para que hiciera esto por mí. Era Nochebuena, no recuerdo ahorita el año, am, solo sé que le pedí a mi mamá el juego de Final Fantasy VII, que era famoso y que me gustó y quería tenerlo, y también También le pedí el juego de Parasite. ¿Por qué? ¿Cómo fue que le pedí Parasite? Bueno, recuerdo hace mucho tiempo atrás, cuando lo jugué con un amigo, as bueno, de vez en cuando me quedaba a dormir en su casa y jugábamos videojuegos, esto hasta la medianoche. Entonces, me preguntó si ya había oído acerca del juego de Parasite Eve, o si lo he jugado, y no, no, entonces lo puse y lo empezamos a jugar. Las primeras cosas que noté era que el que el juego era casi igual que el juego de Resident Evil, pero la mecánica del juego es, eh, um, los el tipo era diferente estilo. Aunque no lo crean, también hay partes que se comparan al juego de Resident Evil. Pero, bueno, en fin, esa fue mi primera experiencia, y ya luego, cuando llegó la Nochebuena, porque nosotros, por lo general, ah, la tradición aquí en los Estados Unidos es de abrir los regalos en la mañana de Navidad, pero en Guatemala o en otras partes del mundo, eh, bueno, por decir, hay diferencia entre cuándo se abren. Entonces, nosotros es una tradición celebrar la Nochebuena, que es el día, la noche en que, em, nació Cristo. Okey, no me voy a poner bíblico aquí porque vamos a entrar a religiones y luego luego va a haber un caos increíble. Pero sí, la tradición es al punto de la medianoche uno abre sus regalos y ya luego, descansa para la Navidad. Y aquí en los Estados Unidos, uno se espera hasta el día 25 para abrir sus regalos en la mañana. So, yeah, guys, like I was saying, it was funny how I talked my mom into get me both Final Fantasy and Parasite Eve at the same time, and it happened on Christmas Eve. I can't remember what Christmas Eve though, but this was funny. But how did I find out about Parasite Eve? Well, I used to go to a friend's house and literally spend the night with him. So we would play video games throughout the night, at least till midnight. We would stop at midnight. So he asked me if I played or heard of a game called Parasite Eve, and I told him no. So he put it on his. So he put it, and uh, we started playing. And as much as I imagine this game, was it looked almost like Resident Evil. I mean, the, in all aspects except for the mechanics. I'll get into that, but I mean, there's a lot that is the same to Resident Evil. Now, why I said it was a perfect timing in why I brought up that topic is because of today it's Christmas Eve. I got the game on Christmas Eve, and and the and the story of the game takes place on Christmas Eve 2005, if I remember correctly. So, do you guys see a pattern about me talking about this game and the time frame this game takes place on? Funny, ain't it? So lo que quiero decir es chistoso, es chistoso de que esté hablando de este juego en el día de Nochebuena, cuando agarré el juego en Nochebuena, y el juego toma lugar en Nochebuena, Nochebuena o Navidad, en el 2005. Oh, no, 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 no 2005, perdón. Quise decir el año 97. Ok, me equivoqué por completo. El juego toma lugar en el 24 de diciembre 1997 en la ciudad de Nueva York. Guys, my bad. I made a mistake on the date, so I'm gonna make this one clear. So the setup for this game is on December 24, 1997. So yeah, Christmas Eve 1997. Wow. Now, so you start as a girl named Aya Brea. She's a rookie cop working for um, New York's finest. And the first thing that happens, you're investigating something at the um, Carnegie Hall. Something just happened, and you go with somebody as a date, and you guys go out to see an opera. Now here comes the freaky part, you guys. So while you guys are watching the opera, things starts happening. The guy everybody starts to um, turn on fire, and chaos just goes around like crazy. I mean, for some reason, everybody starts combusting, and you're not affected, and and this is why the actress that was singing had a power, and reveals herself as Eve. And well, you get well. Everybody clears out Carnegie Hall. She tells you that your mitochondria is barely waking up. So basically, your hidden powers are waking up, and you're trying to um, piece the puzzle because she gave you a clue. I mean, you're trying to figure out, okay, what did she meant by that? And then when you pursue her down the sewer, I mean Carnegie Hall, uh, weird things happens. Like you see a little girl there that looks like you, and you're wondering who was that girl, and you're sitting, you start searching for clues, um, talking with people, and there's one part where actually once you keep on moving throughout Carnegie Hall and get all the keys and everything, you go, oh, right, you go into this one room and you find a diary that belonged to the actress named Melissa Pierce, I think. Anyway, she talks about her sickness and the treatment she was undergoing and all the stuff that's happening. And you start figuring out who this woman was. However, it goes even further than it gets more complicated because now she introduces herself as Eve, and um, she tells Aya certain things that really uh, put the Captain Baker, head of the police, in really in a position. Because once you go back to the station, you're expected to be on a press conference, and once you're at that press conference, you reveal the truth. So Captain Baker, I mean Captain Baker, or was it um or well, her boss. um, gets mad because you let out something people didn't need to know. So as the days pass, you keep on going through investigating everything, trying to get all you can on Melissa Pierce or Eve, and you there's two things that happen. One is that you go to the hospital where you were born, or actually you um also it seems, and then you remember on flashback you remember about that hospital, and you remember the doctor, and then you remember there was another twin girl that was there as well, and her name was Maya. I remember. I think it was Maya, but yeah. So yeah. When you're in the hospital, you'll have to get information as which will help you on with your investigation. And with that, the next step was going to talk to the doctor that you remembered in your flashback that worked on that hospital. And he has been searching um, this phenomenon on the whole thing because he's aware of what was been going on, um, up to the point where Aya actually gives him. um, no, no, no. She checks her DNA to see what's different, and she compares it to um, another DNA. I think it was um, Melissa's DNA. I forget whose DNA, but the first DNA sample shows the parasite attacking the cells like crazy. Then, when it comes to Aya's DNA, it seems like the parasite is being stopped from even attacking the nucleus, or yeah. So you get two samples. The doctor figures it out, and then he starts talking about uh, the whole thing about the mitochondria, this and that, telling you the whole thing. But then I think he does tell him that he's ready for her to take him, and he starts combusting, and he's burned to crisp. So, damas y caballeros, después del incidente de el día de la ópera, ella empieza a investigar hacer investigaciones, y eso la lleva a ir al hospital donde ella estuvo, y recuerda de una memoria que tuvo. También recuerda al doctor que trabajó en ese hospital, y él ahora está en ese punto, él estaba, ah, trabajando en una investigación basada en el incidente que pasó, y aquí es lo donde se pone algo complicado, porque la segunda vez que regresan, ven uns 2 sets de DNA, el de, creo que el de Melissa Pierce, otra persona, no recuerdo muy bien, hace mucho que no juego el juego. Entonces, ven el primer set de DNA y se ve cómo el virus ataca el núcleo, y luego Aya decide ver su DNA porque ella también tiene poderes, que ahora por saber que sus poderes han despertado, ella que quiso chequear su DNA y muestran que el virus es rechazado. Luego vemos al doctor hablando con ellos, les cuenta toda la historia, todos los eventos de los hechos con s no sé si es es un virus o en fin, él le pregunta a ella de dónde sacó ese espécimen, porque él como que él lo había visto antes, y es que muy es muy raro porque ciertas personas tenían ese tipo de DNA. Entonces, ya cuando las cosas se ponen peor, el doctor ya dice: "Bueno, y ya estoy listo para irme contigo". Entonces, empieza a convulsión convus am, se empieza a quemar hasta que no queda ningún rastro de él, solo queda su cuerpo quemado. En fin, más adelante, ella descubre los planes de Eve, y las cosas no pueden ir peor porque descubre que ella está esperando a que venga el, am, el ser que pueda destruir al mundo. Am, para ello, Eve necesita, bueno, la única forma de que esto pase es que Eve toma los, ciertos especímenes genéticos que hagan que ella, ya saben, pueda, am, dar a luz ese ser, por decir. So, yeah, guys, it's she, at this point, Aya finds out about her plan, which is she's waiting for the ultimate thing to bring chaos to the world. So yeah, she how is she gonna do that? Basically, is getting some genetic samples. And by saying genetic samples, I'm talking about sperm sample. Um, I already said it. Samples so she can give to birth. So when all this happened, she's at the museum, and then I must go to the museum. She tries to confront her there. Then there's one more battle. The final battle happens at the Statue of Liberty when the big ball of melted melted uh, people just rolls around and gets destroyed. Um, Aya faces Eve one final time, and then she has to face that that being that supposedly will bring destruction to the world. So on that last part of the game, you guys go on to a aircraft carrier, and the point is, you set up have the ultimate being chase you around, and then you have to get away from the carrier before you get caught on the explosion. So, damas y caballeros, hay un último confrontamiento con Eve, y después de eso am, llega el confrontamiento entre Aya y ese ser que supuestamente va a venir traer la destrucción total. Entonces, en esta parte del juego lo que pasa es que ahí está bueno, como Aya tienen que escapar de un portaaviones, ya habiendo puesto la bomba que va a destruir ese ser, porque no, es increíble, no puedes pelear, no se puede pelear contra ese ser, tiene que ser de otra forma. Entonces, eso es lo que pasa. Escapar del portaaviones antes de que la bomba explote. Pero primero que nada hay que atraer ese ser hasta cierto punto. Y ya luego terminando esto, una vez más volvemos a la escena de la ópera. Y aquí viene lo que uno no esperaba. Yo ni me lo esperaba tampoco, pero cuando lo vi por primera vez, digo: "Guau". O sea o sea, se repite toda la historia, la secuencia de la ópera, pero esta vez no hay nada malo. Sin embargo sin embargo, ya continuando, ya cuando la actriz o la cantante está cantando en un punto, los ojos de todo el mundo empieza a brillar rojo, y la escena se empieza a oscurecer, pero los ojos se quedan brillando en rojo. Y así es como termina el juego de Parasite Eve. Bien, vamos a lo siguiente. La historia me fascinó. Nunca imaginé que iba a ser en un día especial como Navidad, pero también en Los Cazafantasmas vimos lo mismo. En la película en la película de Los Cazafantasmas, supuestamente el final del mundo iba a ser en Año Nuevo. Y la pelea entre los cazafantasmas y Vigo fue justamente el día de Año Nuevo. Así que, viendo esto de nuevo, ya no estoy sorprendido que haya sido un día festivo. So, yeah, guys, as I was saying, after defeating that the being that would have bring chaos, uh, we go back to the opera sequence. Yes, we see that again, and it is kind of funny because I mean everything goes wrong. Aya and everybody were on standby just in case things got out of control, like on the beginning. But no, everything was perfectly fine. There was no people combusting. There was no chaos going on, and and but the funny part is as the singer kept on singing, or the actress kept on singing, everybody's eyes turned red. And I wasn't expecting this. I mean, this was the first time I saw it, I was shocked. I mean, everybody's eyes turns red, and then the final scene, the scene starts fading off little by little by little until the end credits. And I mean, yeah, that was the first time I saw it. I was totally shocked. I mean, you know that everything was over from the get go. Yet you see red eyes. Everybody's red. Uh, everybody's eyes turn red at the end of the game. So yeah. Now let's go with the as I said, the story was good. I wouldn't imagine it would have been on a holiday, but it as we saw in the movie of Ghostbusters, yeah. Now now I love the characters. Each character was unique. Um the mechanics, like I said, that it was different because you had to do a lot of additions to your weapons. You had to upgrade. You had to upgrade your weapons, your life, your make many upgrades. You have to also, unlike Final Fantasies, where you have different types of magic. You had to also upgrade your parasitic power ability. You had to upgrade your abilities basically. Like for instance, make the fireball strong, or you have revive, which was very useful. You had other types of powers. I can still remember. There's one that you use that turns you like Eve for a while, but that was a good one. And I can tell you, I wish I could go back to that game because I just wanna play it again. Just feel that um I can just describe it. It's like something I wanna do again. It's a game I wanna play again. And believe me, I have played Final Fantasy VII one too many times, trust me. But there's something about Parasite Eve that even like Resident Evil, let's say I could play that game for a while, but Parasite Eve, there's something about it that I don't know. Como decía, hay algo del juego de Parasite Eve que no sé, me gustaría jugarlo. Ya he jugado Final Fantasy VII muchas veces, pero hay solo hay algo de Parasite Eve que no sé. En fin, let's see. So we got also I love the sound effects and the special effects. The visual effects were awesome. The storyline and even in words were best described. You didn't have to hear it, but I mean, just with the background music and everything. Oh man, is it is it better than Resident Evil? No comment because in all honesty, Resident Evil has its unique storyline. So does Parasite Eve. So we could compare it, but I think the answer lies within the eye of the beholder. Oh, I gotta say, I love this game, and I mean, I would give it a 5 out of 5. Storyline, special effects, music, everything was up to the T. I mean, you know, I think I don't know about the other two games which I'll do later on. Uh, qualified as horror survival, but that one, I believe it does because it does have the same criteria as Resident Evil, and the story was as scary as Resident Evil. I mean, it it was the same. It was the it was I won't say same as the game, but there was a lot of similarities. So, damas y caballeros, lo que quiero decir, este juego, sí, de, le, yo le daría 5 de 5 por la historia, los efectos especiales, la música, todo esto ayudó a que el juego fuera como es. Y si uno lo compara con Resident Evil, allí sí no tengo comentarios. Y digo, no tengo comentarios porque Resident Evil tenía su única historia, al igual que Parasite tiene su única, historia. Así que esto quedaría en más que todo en las personas. Y puedo concluir que sí, habían similitudes en Parasite Eve como Resident Evil, pero también tenía sus diferencias. En Resident Evil sí vemos el tipo de las armas y todo lo que usas. En Parasite Eve la mecánica es diferente porque uno tiene que ir a en Parasite Eve uno tiene que ir actualizando sus armas hasta llegar al máximo, y en Resident Evil no se ve eso. Incluso, aparte de eso, uno tiene que actualizar su habilidad. Como en en los juegos de Final Fantasy, uno tiene que actualizar sus habilidades. Es lo mismo con Parasite Eve. Así que, so ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to wrap it up. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and um, if you guys like this, uh, let me know um, in my comments below. And if you guys have any ideas for challenges, um, or have questions, concerns, or wanna talk, just hit me up. You guys, just just go on my comments, hit me up, and now get back to you guys. Um, so like I say, stay cool, take care, take care of one another. Hmm? Till then, this is Leon signing off and peace out. Damas y caballeros, hemos llegado al fin de este programa. Espero que les haya gustado. Si tienen preguntas, dudas, ideas para am, que pueda ser como, bueno, ya se me fue la onda. Ah, retos, déjenmelo saber bajo mi sección de comentarios, o si quieren hablar, sea lo que sea, déjenme un algo en mis comentarios, yo volveré con ustedes lo más pronto posible y, como siempre digo, cuídense, am, cuiden cuiden del uno al otro, cuídense del uno al otro, ¿mm? ¿Entendido? Ah, hagan bien y no miren a quién. Entonces, hasta luego, entonces, hasta ese día se despide el león diciendo que la pasen bien y feliz Navidad. Y los estaré viendo mañana, como de costumbre. Y no se les olvide el los juegos de después de la noche. Solo que no sé si vaya o no vaya, todo depende. Hasta entonces, nos vemos a la próxima.